Sports reporter John Miller here outside of Lambeau Field, and it might be the biggest move in Packers history, so we have to bring on our Packers expert, Paul Bretl. Paul, thanks for joining. Packers give up 2 firsts. Kenny Clark, you hate to see him go, but what do you think of this trade?
All off season, we heard the buzzwords: urgency, it's time to start competing for championships. Nothing emphasizes those phrases like what the Packers just did, trading for Micah Parsons, 4-time Pro Bowler, 2-time All-Pro, Rookie of the Year in 2021, 5th most sacks since entering the NFL during that span, and last season he ranked 7th in the NFL in pressures despite missing 4 games.
Now, the thing I'm most excited to see is him paired up with Edgerrin Cooper. I think that could be one of the most lethal linebacker combos in the NFL. How does he fit into this defense, you think?
I think he brings a ton of versatility and flexibility to what Jeff Hafley wants to do. We're going to see him playing some linebacker. We're going to see him rushing off of the edge. It gives Jeff Hafley the ability to mix and match, throw a bunch of different looks at opposing quarterbacks, and then on top of that, you have a really dominant player who's executing on it.
Yeah, the Packers, people might think they're a little weak at cornerback. How much do you think having that great pass rush, as Jeff Hafley always says, makes up for, it can kind of help the defensive backs a little bit?
It's going to be huge. Micah Parsons is a force multiplier. We can check his stat column, his impact, but his impact is going to be felt by everyone on the defensive side of the ball. When he's getting after the quarterback, that's less time in coverage for the cornerbacks. There's sporadic throws that they may have the opportunity to intercept. He's going to create advantageous matchups for others like Edgerrin Cooper, like Rashawn Gary, to go out and exploit. So his impact is going to go well beyond just the sacks, the pressures that he generates.
Now, 2 first-round picks, that's kind of a big deal. You give up probably your next 2 first-round picks, I'm guessing 26 and 27. You also give up Clark. What do you think of what the Packers had to give up and the huge extension, the biggest one for a non-quarterback in NFL history? What do you think of the package and the money they had to give up?
I think it's part of the equation when you're going after a player like Micah Parsons. Again, we talked about his resume. He's also only 26 years old. He still has his prime football years ahead of him. So that's some heavy draft capital to part with. We all know what Kenny Clark has meant to this team, this locker room for so long. But when it comes to getting, again, a player of that caliber, you have to be willing to pay a premium to do so, and the Packers were.
I'm excited to see what head coach Matt LaFleur and GM Brian Gutekunst have to say about this move, and Jeff Hafley. Yeah. That's got to be probably the happiest guy in Green Bay right now. Paul, thank you so much for your time.